Attractants are only as good as the distance deer can smell them. Big and J is the first long-range attractant. Its powerful and intense get-noticed aroma draws deer from far and wide. Once they arrive, deer can't get enough of Big and J's protein-based, nutrient-packed, moisture-tolerant formula. Attract more deer from further away with Big and J. Available in granular BB squared, the cube, or XX corn enhancer. Big and J. The aroma is super strong. The range is super long.
This episode of Dream Chasers has been brought to you by ScentLock. Get close, go undetected.
Over 1 million hunters rely on ScentLock to get close and go undetected. We measure our success by the memories you make. Carbon alloy is making you and ScentLock the deadliest combination.
All right, guys, we're sitting out here. There's a deer right there. There's a deer right there, about 30 yards from us. We're actually sitting out here in a bean field trying to get some velvet footage. Thought we'd do the interviews out here, but this week on the show, we're heading out to West Virginia, and Cody Jarrett's in a tree on September the 15th. It's an early season doe season, and him and his cameraman are going to have quite a bit of luck. It was awful. Well, we finally got the tree arm and the camera up. Oh, it's crazy. We better see a deer. It's only doe season, but it's something you have to do. Chris. I'll back up, tell you if you can shoot or not. Good job, buddy. Oh, man. I tell you what, it was crazy getting in the stand tonight. Chris and I were sitting here, and we could hear something that sounded like walnuts falling out of the tree. And a little doe came running underneath us. We just started laughing about it, never thought anything of it. Chris started chilling. There's a deer behind us, so we're watching her. And I happened to look over, and there's a big old body doe sitting out in the food plots. I sent her punished her though. She's probably 20 yards. It's not like shooting a big old 4 or 5 year old buck, but man, it's a blast.
There ain't no dragging that one.
Let's switch places. Yeah, I smoked it.
Smoked.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I never get tired of this.
Well, Cody already killed one. We got switched around, got his bow out of the tree, my bow in the tree. This deer's still laying in the food plot, but hopefully more days come in. I kill one before the night's over with. That'd be great to get a double on the days.
Kill it.
We got a double. That's the first time we ever done that. That's great. Like Kay said earlier, it ain't like killing 4-year-old bucks, but man, it's still fun.
Man, hey, you came full draw. I'm trying to focus in. Oh, it was
Oh
tough.
man, I thought she was gonna run because she seen your deer.
She was spooked out. Dude, she ran at 12th Street. We got a drag her.
I don't know. I think I hit a little high.
Just a little high. We'll give her, by the time we get my doe out, she'll be all right.
Yeah.
What'd you hold her for? What'd you hold?
About 25.
That's
But
okay.
I think she string jumped a little bit because she's a little nervous.
She did.
Yours didn't at all, and you planned it, and I didn't plan it, and she did. You can't never predict that stuff.
Well, Chris and I just pulled a double within an hour, probably 45 minutes. But luckily for me, my doe's laying right there, 20 yards from the stand. Chris's ran. It's still running out there. We're gonna go out and try to find my arrow. We'll take a look at my deer and see what these jackhammers did. Beautiful. Complete pass right jackhammer. Wicked. There's so much blood on that nocturnal, it's hard to see, but these VAPs, it didn't even slow down when it busted her. Well, we got this one found. It was tough, but we did it. Now, dude, your arrow's sitting right here lit up 3 feet from my deer. That's how close it was. We were covered up in deer. This is too much fun. I love this stuff, especially getting a double with one of your best friends within an hour. You can't beat it. It's your turn, buddy. I'm gonna leave my arrow right here, huh? So, here, bud, give me the camera. We gotta go find Jordan.
Oh my, let's see if we can find some blood. There she is, buddy. All right.
What, did you just see her belly? You had to.
Oh, hello, dear. Does she look out little to you when she's out on the field?
She wasn't, I don't know.
I know that she wasn't big.
It's a doe.
Yeah, at least it ain't button buck. Hey, that's good eating though. At least he's still sending out the deer herd.
Think your bow is sweet? Try an Elite. Take the Elite Shootability Challenge. Elite is easier to draw. You spend less time at peak weight. Elite has a solid back wall and you hold less weight. Elite's huge dwell zone lets you focus on aiming, not a jumpy cam. But what really sets it apart is Elite's nothing to it shooting. That you'll have to experience for yourself. Visit your Elite dealer today and take the Elite Shootability Challenge.
Man, I tell you what, Jarrett, you know, he's the newest member of the team, and he's got a really great camera presence. Him and I have become great friends. All of us have become great friends. And to, you know, his first season filming for our show, and to have the first thing that he kills on film be a double with his good buddy Chris, it was pretty special, and I'm sure it was pretty special for them. We still got a little deer right over here. A doe came out. She has no idea we're right over here, which I can't hardly believe. But now we're heading back to Nebraska. My dad and I are jumping up in a stand September the 16th. Same stand that I was in opening morning, and there's deer everywhere.
Well, folks, this is the second day of the Nebraska archery season. We've had some crazy weather the last couple of days. It's more like November right now than September. Last night, I'm sitting in a stand tonight where my son Cody sat last night. We got a bean field right out here, and they seen two really nice shooter bucks out here last night. Our good friend Nick Tice shot a nice buck yesterday morning. We ended up finding it today, so that was a real plus. I think right now we're up to 6 deer on the ground, so that's a great start for the Dream Chaser Season 2. Stick with us. We hope tonight might be the night one of these big bucks come back out on this field. So, see what happens.
You know, this deer that's coming in is the same deer that I saw opening morning, and it's actually the same deer that Nick saw opening morning too. It was the one that was with the buck that he killed, the bigger one. We know he's a 4.5-year-old. Nick and I actually filmed him the year before and passed him up as a 3-year-old. And I tell you what, he looks beautiful coming in, and my dad's long overdue to kill a good buck. So let's see what happens.
Seen this buck. He come out about an hour ago, clear at the other end of the field. He worked up, he went through the timber, worked up on a field above us here, just came back down. He circled clear around this field and finally come in right here below me. 7-yard shot right here. That is a beautiful, beautiful deer. September 16th, second day of Nebraska bow season. Been awesome.
To be successful in the field, you need dependable gear with the best technology. You need ScentLock with carbon alloy. We've added zeolite and treated carbon to our powerful activated carbon, extending the scent control spectrum further than activated carbon alone. Carbon alloy delivers an unmatched odor-absorbing system designed to give you the edge to get closer and keep your adrenaline pumping. Carbon alloy is making you and ScentLock the deadliest combination.
Well, guys, it's the next morning. We went home last night. We looked at the footage. I thought I'd made a pretty good shot on him, but actually it was a little further back than I wanted it to. We came down here late last night. We looked around a little bit. We didn't find any blood to trail, which we kind of figured we wouldn't anyway with the angle of the arrow. So we came back this morning and found him right away. He's down here in the river. He got in the water and floated down the river a ways, so we'll see if we can get him out.
Really, you're supposed to find him.
Over to sand, it's just that
Little spot
it's going to be deep out there.
I can see the sand right there. I mean, it'll still be deep. I think you're going to get wet either way. I think you fill them up and do it.
It's cold on my feet. Come on, Lily. Got on the deer, man. Come on, girl. 1, 2, 3. Grab it.
That's a nice
Thanks
deer.
for the help. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's good enough.
That's a big deer.
Woo! You know, like I said, my dad was long overdue to kill a good deer with a bow. He puts a lot of time in, and you know, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. He's shown me a lot, and you know, helped me to be the hunter that I am today. And to be there filming him, you know, killed that great deer, ended up scoring 150 inches. Just a beautiful deer. It was a really special moment for my dad and I.
Well, guys, here he is. That's about, I think that's at least the second buck I've had to, well, third actually, that I've had to float down a river on this river here that we hunt. I'm out of breath. That's a real nice deer, guys. Real happy with that. That might be my biggest bow kill. Solid 9-pointer. I couldn't be happier.
Go. How about you? know what I'm supposed to feel. But we have a freaking deer 15, 20 yards. Concentrate. I was going good for a second.
Okay, go.
Hello, how are you? I am fine and hope that you are too.